So what's going on, everybody? I am Sam from Chesapeake Outdoor Sports, and 90% of the time when I go fishing, 90 to 95% of the time when I go fishing, I'm pretty much by myself. So what I'm going to show you today is I'm going to show you how you launch your boat off by yourself, okay? And one thing, if you're new to boating and stuff like that, what you got to do is you got to make sure that you make yourself have a checklist. And let me tell you, one of the cheapest things that you got could cost you the most is this. And this is the boat plug. So you make sure at all things that this right here, the boat plug, is in your boat. Like I said, make yourself a checklist. Make sure you got your life jackets on. Make sure, you know, all your safety equipment, fire extinguisher, all that stuff is on your boat, okay? But like I said, the plug can make you could have a very bad day not having that plug in from the beginning. So before you put it into the water, make sure the plug's in, and I'll just stress that again. And for other people that we know in this club, you make sure you wear, while you're going on plane or you're in a kayak, for God's sake, you wear your life jacket. Good grief. Okay, so I'm gonna unstrap the boat and get her ready to launch. So before I put it in, one of the things that I do, I don't know if everybody else does it, but I will unplug my lights before I put it in the water, because you know, the trail lights get really hot. The trail lights get really hot. You know, sometimes I think that's why they burn out. I don't know, but I just unplug the lights. The ram's not real busy right now, so usually I'll pull down, and right before I back it in almost to it, I will hook the rope up and everything. All right, we're gonna do that. It's not that busy right now. Now, I don't turn my head around or anything when I'm backing this up, okay? I use my two side mirrors. Are you recording? Yeah, we're recording. I use my two side mirrors, and what I'm looking for is I'm backing up and I'm looking in my back mirror. As soon as I will see my tire, if I'm going straight, as soon as I see my tire, I will actually turn my steering wheel in the direction of this side, So if I see my tire on this side, I will start turning the wheel that side, just a little bit. A lot of times you don't need to the more you correct, sometimes the worse it'll be. So you don't have to do a crap load of corrections. But if you do it just a little bit, and every time you look at each one, as soon as you see your tire going to that side, you just turn your wheel to that side, and that'll kind of keep you straight. All right, so now what I will do is I will unstrap this. This is how I will do it. I will take this and I will hang it onto there. Now, the other end, I think I had a late night last night myself. I won't lie to you. So I'm very excited to be up right now. So now the other end I hook like that. Okay? And I will pretty much leave that like this. And now what I'm going to do is, as I back up, I'm going to let it slowly. I've seen guys go back with these and literally slam their boat off the, I don't know why they do it so much, but I'm going to go real slow. I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to watch my boat float off. And as it floats off and I see that the rope is starting to get tight, I will stop until it gets tight. And then I will creep myself up very slowly to where I can get to this hook here. And then I'll just walk up on the thing, tie it off, and that's pretty much it. put your parking brake on. The tide's really low. That's funny. Take my big butt, climb up here. Now I'll basically just come over here, bring the boat up, tie it up. Usually my rope's on this side. Tie her up, man. That's pretty much it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna pull out a little bit. I'm gonna take the boat down and I am going to show you how I load the boat back up by myself. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load my boat, the trailer. I'm gonna put it into the water to where my two tire bunks, my two tire fenders are just below. You're gonna have to figure it out with any boat if you're gonna ride your boat on there. What's the best way to get it up there? If you got it up too high or if it's too low. So I always find that as soon as my bunks just kind of get under the water, that's a good spot for me to be able to ride my boat on. I can tell you now that this tide's still going out. Nope, it's slack. Right now would be, man, I should take the darn truck and park it, man. Right now you gotta, so we're on, I don't know, everybody gonna get mad at me for telling everybody that I'm at Chop Tank River launch ramp in Martin X State Park. I wonder how many bad comments I'll get for telling you where I'm launching my boat at. So right now on a river tide, you're looking for the best, usually the best time is the last 2 hours of your outgoing tide. And now that it's slacked, you can see it's pretty slack, maybe even starting to come in. I think the wind's blowing it in, but when that first hour of incoming tide comes in, that could be an amazing fishing time right there. And I'm on my boat, it's in the water, and why I'm not running down the river right now is because the honeydew list has grass to cut. I got grass to cut. Yeah, the boat ramp. Boat ramp really isn't that busy. That's nice. But I tell you what, I think it's only like 9:30 in the morning. 9:30 in the morning. So I can tell you now, come around noon, the pleasure boat crew, jet skis and all the other stuff, all the pleasure boaters are going to be out today. I can tell you it's nice out. Really nice weather today. A little breezy, not windy, but breezy. Really nice. Why I'm not going fishing, I don't know. So I'm just going to try to line the point of my boat up, obviously with the where my strap is, and go slow. And you don't want to run your boat up there, because you run your boat up too hard on these banks, you can break your bunks, your wood bunks, you know. So this is real slow. I'm going to get her up there where I feel it's in the groove. There you go. She's in the groove. Got her straight. Give her some gas. And I did that like I knew what I was doing. I don't know why I wear flip-flops. I just don't know why. So I will take my rope off. I will rehook it. And there she is. She's on. Okay, and look, man, when you're gonna unstrap your boat, put your gear in, whatever you're gonna do to your boat, don't sit at the launch ramp and do that. Make sure you do that stuff out of the way, get it ready, so when you get to the launch ramp, you can go right in and back in, you know. And the same thing, I just pulled the boat out and I completely pulled it away from the launch ramp, and now I'm gonna strap her up and do whatever I gotta do away from everything where people are trying to get in and out of the launch ramp. That's boat etiquette, you know. Everybody will learn. If you're new at it, you know, just remember, stay back, go through your checklist, make sure you got your plug in, make sure everything's unstrapped, make sure all your safety stuff's on. I mean, that is just the way to do it. But you know, when you're doing it by yourself, that was pretty easy. But I got her strapped up. Now you plug the lights back up, strap her up, and then I'm going home. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because that's really important. Make sure you subscribe. That's really, it's important too. And leave a comment if there's something that I did that that you thought I could have did better. Please comment. I mean, trust me, I'm not no pro at this. Sometimes you learn by trial and error by launching your own boat and everything. So any easier way? I mean, a lot of guys will actually take their rope, take it up onto the well, once they get all the way back, they will take the rope, go up onto the pier, tie it off, then launch their boat off, So, I mean, you can do it all different kind of ways. It's definitely better when you got somebody with you. Okay, everybody, you have a nice day, and make sure you check everybody's channel, okay? We got crabbing videos coming. We're getting ready to do some blue crabbing. We're hoping we can get the kids out to do that. I know Steve, I think he's kind of excited to actually take the kids out and do some crabbing. Grant just got a new boat. He got a new boat, but he's been through the ringer. He's went through 3 trailers to haul it. I think he's on his 3rd motor, but I think he's finally happy. He had his motor on the other day, and I watched his video on his channel at some Chesapeake Bay kayak fishing. But I think he actually might be, I don't know if he's gonna be doing that much kayak fishing. I don't think he's got kayaks now, but he's gonna be doing a lot of boat stuff, and he lives right on the Chesapeake Bay. So look for that. He's going to check his channel out, but we're gonna be putting stuff here. You got Cambo Trout fishing. He is the snakehead man. If you like snakehead videos, if we don't put them here and you want to see them, you make sure you go to his channel. Bass Rack Kevin. He don't put as many up on YouTube as he used to, but he will be with us, and check our Instagram page for all the stuff that we're doing out there. He went out the other day and did wonderful. You got Tommy with Amped Up Fishing, Amped Up Outdoors, and Amp Up Fishing. You really actually need to go and watch his video. He just put a video up. This is Sunday. June, I don't know, who the hell knows, June 7th, 8th, something like that. Hold up, let me find out. June 6th, 7th, it's Sunday. And he just put up a video this morning. It's because he went kayak fishing, and he's going to teach you and show you a good lesson about kayak fishing. So you need to go watch that. And then you got the Baltimore angler, Brandon. I got to fish with him. These guys that I've been fishing with have been really cool. And I had a really, the last couple weeks, I really was getting ready to go on a rant today, but I think we're gonna let all of us get together, and I'll tell you what some of the quotes are, some of the topics will be. One is spot burning. The last 2 weeks, I went out on the river and went fishing, and maybe I am starting to rant, but I went fishing, and I had an epic day. I had an absolute, I caught a 5.8 largemouth. I won the bass tournament, and I could not wait to put it up, but I can't put it up. And the reason I can't put it up is because some of the spots that I have, nobody fishes, and I'm a tournament fisherman, and I don't want to give them up. And my buddy had found most of these spots, and I kind of fell upon one, and he kind of told me about that spot, and we just don't want to give it up, and we're not going to. So I didn't do that video. Last week I put up another video. I went bank fishing. I didn't feel like getting a boat out. I had so much to do, so I figured I'd go out for an hour or two and run and do some bank fishing. And I go off the bank, and it's only been up 2 hours, and I got a guy that I've never met personally, but I respect him. We talk a lot about fishing, and the guy knows what he's talking about. And he was very upset that I'm putting this on YouTube, and I'm like, and I had another guy say this, message me through it and said the same thing. So out of respect to these guys, I took the video down. I'm not trying to spot burn, but I'm just trying to do some damn fishing videos, and I'm not trying to be Kevin Van Dam either, but if I can help any kid out there, anybody that wants to get into fishing, catfish, I've never targeted catfish, so I'm learning. I've never targeted carp. We got speckled trout out there. We got redfish. We got all this stuff out there. I've never targeted this stuff, and I want to learn, and I'm hoping that we can all bring you to this to just teach us something that I know I don't know too much about, and I want to learn. So I think we might have a round table one time and do a video of us guys just sitting around and talking about this. I know it's getting a little, I mean, on Facebook alone, I'm just on Facebook alone, guys. I mean, you don't need to watch YouTube. You just go on freaking Facebook and people give up every damn spot there is. And that's, I mean, they've been giving up. I mean, if you look at Blackwater, they're going nuts down there. I mean, you can go down there and fish. I used to go down there 5 or 6 years ago and you wouldn't have another person near them down there fishing. You wouldn't see another person. Now, I counted 35 cars down there, and that's what spot burning is, and I understand it. That's why I respect these guys about doing this. So, you know, you're on that teeter-totter, and it's one that kind of sucks but doesn't. But I mean, I don't know why people still come down to the shore for snakeheads. Why do you guys come from Baltimore to go catch snakeheads on the Eastern Shore? Why do you even leave Baltimore? They're right in your backyard. I mean, you can go, here you go, you guys might get pissed off I'm going to say this, but you know what? You can go all the way from Middle River all the way up to the freaking Susquehanna, and there's snakeheads all over the place. So why in the hell would you drive 2-3 hours to come down here when they're right there? You know, you just got to find them. You got to look for them. You know, it ain't no big giant secret. We just had a big a Western Shore snakehead tournament. So, I mean, they're over there. So go look for them. I mean, you know, coming down here, it sucks that some of the places that I do like down here, it's so overwhelmed that I really don't go there no more. So I understand when the guys gave me a hard time about the spot I was bank fishing from. He didn't want, there was a guy, well, the reason was one of the guy was snagging fish. He was taking them out, going home, dropping his fish off, coming back and doing it again. And that's just stupid. People are dumb, you know? But that's why we try not to spot burn. So the guy, if he watches this video, like I said, that's why I respect you. That's why I took it down. But I will be more careful, but I'm really tired of hearing about the spot burn stuff. And all right, hey, a little rant. I'm sure it's gonna get in depth and I'll get great comments about this. I'm sure guys will be very happy. We all are not trying to say we're these great freaking outdoorsmen too. Another guy think that we're all YouTubers think they're the best out, and then it's all freaking bullcrap. We don't. When we all five sat down to talk, we say the same thing. We're just trying to maybe somebody that don't really know what they're doing fishing, some little bit that we know, and we help somebody, whether it might be a 15-year-old kid who wants to get into bass fishing. And if we help that kid catch one effing bass, you know, that could change his life. If you're a fisherman, you know what I'm talking about. Could change his life. He'll get his face out of that damn computer. He'll get his face off his YouTube channel if we can help do that. So I'm the older guy out of these guys, and you know, and you know, as you get older, you sometimes don't really give two rat's butts about what people think, and I'm at that point. But I am going to respect people both ways. Okay, so find your own spots, and I hope this helped you learn. You know, help you learn a boat. Give you a couple tips. Maybe you already know, but maybe something I showed you helped you a little bit better. I don't know, but hey, man, I had fun doing it. I'm going to go home and I get to go cut the grass. All right, have a nice day. See ya. Right here, what I have here is called the YOLOTEK Power Stick, 53 in Gen 2 I have. And as you can see, if you have a boat and you just want to film the kids, do whatever you want to do, man, this thing is awesome. So what I'm going to do, I got a couple things. They got a lot of things here. It plugs in, you got a USB port here, plugs right into the GoPro and powers it all day long. And then what you do when you're out fishing, you take this, I got the GoPro 8 here, or the GoPro 7, and you make sure that you put it on looping, a 5-minute looping. So now you can power it all day, you can film all day, and you won't use nothing but, so what happens is that you go ahead and you do looping, you let it run, you don't touch it, just let it run. The boat powers the GoPro all day long, and then you put it on looping. What that'll do, it goes into 5-minute intervals. So you go in, you catch your fish, you come to the camera, you show everything, and then you turn it off. And when you turn it off, it saves the last 5 minutes you fished. All right, the last 5 minutes. And then you just hit it again, and then you start a 5-minute looping again. It goes up to 5 minutes, it stays at 5 minutes, and it saves a ton of space on your SD cards. You don't need to bring 20 SD cards. You can just keep one, a nice 200, I got 200 and some gigabyte SD card, and trust me, I don't even come close to using it because of looping. You catch it, catch your fish, and you turn it off, saves the last 5 minutes. And when you see it, it gives you 5 1-minute clips. 5 1-minute clips. So it's easier to edit. You can go through it, go through 1 minute. You don't like that, you get rid of it. You save it as you can go through it and save it as you need it. All right, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to leave a link in the description, okay? So if you're interested in it, you click on that link and you buy anything and you put in the code word FUN. I'm pretty sure it's FUN. You'll get free shipping for anything that you buy through YOLOTEK. All right, bye.